of the year.
My first showcase being a co-host too.
I know. We look at that. There's so many great things about this one. Yeah. So thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. This is our showcase special. It's a special we do quarterly. And for the podcast. So instead of having only one band on, one guest, the showcase, we've got 5 bands. We got 5 bands today, and each of them gonna have a wacky, wild 10-minute interview, and it's gonna be good times. You're gonna love it. Gibby is new to some of these questions, so it's gonna be fun. Each band will have different questions, so it's gonna be lots of fun.
I'm excited. We're gonna hop right in right now with the first band, which is Taking on Water.
Heck yeah, bring them on in.
Right. Bear with me here. We're gonna try to make this a smooth transition as possible.
We got it. Once again, peeps, you gotta remember this is the first one of the quarter or first one of the year. So there'll be 4 of these throughout the year. First one, and it's also Gibby's first ever showcase. So he is our Twitch maestro though.
Yeah, so bear with me. We're gonna make this as smooth a transition as possible. We're gonna be pulling in Dustin from Taking on Water right now. Did I swap this? Dustin, you there?
Yeah, did I fuck up again?
Oh, you just gotta turn your camera back on and you're good.
Oh, sick.
There we go.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Gibby on the there we go. It's shown up on the on Twitch now.
I look like
it took a
blue
couple
guy.
seconds.
Okay.
You look like a little blue guy.
Yeah, is my head supposed to be on here?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. We want to see your face.
Do you see my face?
Yeah, we see you perfectly clear.
Well, I don't need to see it. I've seen it enough.
Right on. I mean, I could see that nice Zero skateboard in the back, and
oh yeah, got them all hung up because I don't skate them anymore.
That's fair. I wanted to start skateboarding, but at 40, that's not the time to learn. I don't think.
Never too late. It's more painful now, though, for sure.
I bet. I can imagine. So, welcome
Thank you.
to the showcase special. Dustin from Taking on Water, and so we'll get right into it. Each band has a bunch of different questions, so no one will be asked the same question through the whole show. Mostly, like, it's pretty much just fun. Like, we're just gonna have a good time.
Excellent.
So your first question, you can dig deep here. It's got to be on point. Describe your band in 10 words or less.
Old, bored, dads, alcoholic, borderline, pothead, pop punk, punk.
Pop punk is one word.
Is that one word?
We'll count that as one word.
Well, he said pop punk and then he said punk. So I was just thinking, because
how many words was that?
you're at that was 7.
All right.
You could go 3 more, or you could be good. Whatever you want.
I'm trying to think. I don't do that very well, but yeah, mostly just dads trying to have something to do, get away.
Nice.
And somehow it started working, and we started playing shows, and here we are.
I like it. It's a good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, it was started right before COVID, and then that started. So we ended up writing like 3 albums. We recorded our guitar player's spot, so he is constantly writing songs and trying to record. We have 5 albums, and we've only played like 5 shows, so we're tracking.
5 albums, 5 shows, and 5 albums.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Hey, an album a show. That's impressive.
Yeah, exactly.
Every show is an album release party.
Exactly, and I don't remember most of the songs, so usually it's the same ones.
That's fair.
So most music reviews end with a "for fans of" section. We want you to name 3 established bands that you would put in that section.
3 established bands. Um, everyone says Blink 182.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I've
Okay.
been told a lot.
Sure.
Um, strung out a little bit.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
The,
Okay.
the guitar, no effects, probably.
Ooh, love me
I
some no
like it.
effects.
Hell
Can't,
yeah. All three of those are great.
yeah, we just did a compilation. It was a whole no effects, like three albums of no effects covers. So
Nice.
that'll be
I think I saw that. What was that called?
uh no effects tribute thing.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Fair enough. That's fair. That's fair. I thought I saw somebody doing like a large no effects
Yeah.
like
Oh,
tribute
it's
album.
called.
So
I heard they broke up or something.
that's what
Oh,
it
there
was.
we
Yep,
go.
that's what it was. Yep, yep. That's what it was.
So that's gonna be
Okay.
fun.
Hell yeah. I'm stoked to check that out. So your band's name, okay, we're switching out here. Your
For
band's
sure.
name is now a signature dish at a restaurant.
I
What
did not.
is that dish and be descriptive as possible?
I'm assuming it's some sort of fish, maybe fish taco.
Okay.
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 I mean, tacos are a very pop punk
I'm in San
dish,
Diego.
so
So it's all fish tacos out here.
hell yeah. Anything else with your signature dish?
Asada fries,
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. Love me some
a lot
asada
of hot
fries.
sauce. Yeah, asada fries, hot sauce, and a probably a Pacifico with lime.
All right. I love it.
Now I'm getting hungry.
Oh, me
That's
too.
part of what we do here. We do we do music, we do food. We do a lot of those.
Perfect.
All
I
right,
like
this
both of those.
one. I've asked this question before to another guest, and I love it. This is such an evil question, and I'm ready for this one. So this is a two-parter, okay?
Oh shit.
First, I'm gonna need you to name 3 of your favorite bands.
3 of my favorite bands. Well, No Effects, Pantera, and let's see. I guess right now I've been listening to a lot of the Vandals
All right,
going
so
old.
No Effects, Pantera, The Vandals.
Hmm.
I
Now
like a
you
lot of
have to
different shit. So the
now
hard
you
one.
have to pick one that you're gonna lose forever. Like you can't listen to them anymore. They're
One of those
gone.
three. They gotta go. Which one?
Rest
Vandals.
of your that's fair. You did just say you
You
just
know, I
got
kind of
into them.
I figured that was gonna be the answer.
We recorded a
I
like
gotta have some
little
heavy stuff, and then No Effects is just one of has been my favorite since Ribbed came out. I got super into it when my mom listened to it and it said "Going Down on
Ooh.
Your Sister" and the Moron Brothers, and my mom hated it, so it made me like it more. So we go back, we go way back.
The
Hell
last time
yeah.
we asked this question, the person who was answering was in physical pain trying to figure this out. It was absolutely incredible.
Yeah. It's fun. It's a good one. Um, if you could choose to be a member of any band that is currently still active, like you are the hot commodity. Everybody wants you. It doesn't
Hmm.
matter. What band would you be a member of?
Well, Pantera's playing it good, so I'm gonna go with that.
There you
You
go.
know,
All right.
I love that shit.
if you could
I do
put
like me some
yourself
Pantera.
if you could
Yeah,
put yourself
walk on home,
into
boy.
Walk On Home Boy.
Exactly.
If you could put yourself into any Disney movie, which movie and character would you be?
Disney movie. I don't know. Probably Shrek. And I would probably be Shrek.
You know,
I'm
Nice.
all 30.
that's Disney
I'm
adjacent.
not
That's
geek.
close enough.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
accept
I'm
it's
not
that.
close
geek.
enough. It's animated. It's Disney adjacent.
I was gonna, yeah. Oh, it's not Disney.
It's like a
uh,
DreamWorks movie, and that's
yeah, I
like
think it's
technically
DreamWorks.
not Disney,
Oh
but
shit!
like everyone like it's like Pixar.
I've always liked Peter Pan, but I would probably be Captain Hook.
Fair enough.
You know, in
That's Disney.
some people's eyes, Captain Hook is the good guy.
Yeah,
I
my
mean,
favorite.
I read a book.
You read
Like
about
it's called it. Well, I have read the Peter Pan book, and Peter Pan is kind of a dickhole. I mean, he's
right?
kind of an ass, for sure.
I, I see that. Why I be
Yeah.
Captain?
What is one musical opinion hill that you would die on?
Musical opinion hill. How do you? What do you mean?
You know, like you know that phrase, like "I'm gonna die on this hill." Like it's one of those things where you're like, I believe it. Like in like it's like a not wrong, but you're like me for example. I'll say one of mine. Green Day is
Okay,
not a good band. That's a hill I will die on.
that's a good one. I agree with that actually, but let's see. Hmm.
Well, I think we had one in that in what episode? Our double identity episode where they said country is close to pop punk, and like that's a hill you gotta be willing to die on for that to
That's
say something
true.
like that.
I think that they should keep hip hop out of country.
Ooh,
They're getting
ooh.
too rappy for me. I can't do it.
I just want country to be the I miss '90s country personally.
Yeah.
I fuck with some '90s country.
Oh yeah. I was listening to a bunch of that on the boat. Yeah, I'm a boat captain, so whenever I'm on the water, I go through all my playlists and going through some country lately.
Nice, nice. All right,
That's a good one.
you have found an old iPod that the battery life has not been depleted yet, but you only have room to put 5 bands' discographies on there. Who's gonna be on your iPod?
So you already kind of answered probably a couple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you already
and
could
never
guess
know.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Wu Tang.
Ooh, Wu
Okay.
Tang.
I would probably need some Bob Marley. I like to chill a little bit.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
that's 4.
Um, that's a good question. I've been listening to a lot of like Murder City Devils lately, so I'll go with that right now. What's up, man? Amazon's here.
Oh, right.
Thank you. All right. Sorry
Nice
about that.
timing. No worries. That actually kind of works out anyways, because we got time for one more question here.
Okay.
So it's not even a question, but just let everybody know why they should be listening to your band and share all of your links and where they can find you.
They should listen to us because I feel like we're all kind of into the same thing here. It's
Yeah.
pretty much sounds like most of the stuff we grew up listening to. So, I mean, you'll probably like it. If not, you don't. Um, you can find us on, I mean, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify. Just look up Taking on Water Band. I think I'm like the least tech out of the whole band. So, hence, I couldn't get on this shit.
I
But
think it's I think it's taking on water SD. I think
that is
that's your
it.
yeah.
Nailed it.
I for some reason can remember Instagram handles.
That's
That's I can remember Instagram handles better than I can remember people's names.
oh, I'm terrible at names.
Yeah.
Oh, same.
More of a face person.
That's fair. Well, Dustin, that's it. That was so fast. It goes by so fast.
I know they had all these notes I was supposed to read, and I didn't even.
Do you
You
need
had way
you
better
got
questions.
Do you got something you want to plug really quick? Like
yeah, you
new
got
release or
anything?
anything?
Well, we got an album coming out on Wiretap Records, 2 videos. We're nominated for Best Rock Song in San Diego. We have a
Nice.
showcase, and then we're doing punk rock karaoke in San Diego as well.
Ooh, that's sick.
Hell yeah.
I smoked a bunch of weed before this, so that I had to write all this shit down. I
Perfect.
Oh
apologize.
man, I love that.
No, you're good. You're
Well,
good.
Dustin,
right.
thanks for being a part of this. I'm gonna boot you out
Yeah.
of here, and you have a
Absolutely.
Yeah,
good rest
no.
of your day. There we go. That was the
It's
first.
funny.
Go for it.
That was yes, that was the first. And you know what, Gibby? I just gotta say, it's really funny that he like brought up that he was smoking pot before this because all day today I was listening to the newest episode of Time Suck, and the whole thing was about this week's episode was all about psychedelic drugs, and I'm like, yo, I want to try some shrooms, dude.
I
I
liked
haven't before.
I liked the hurt on your face when I said that Green Day is not a good band. I
Uh,
saw you
I
like,
yeah, I mean, you're wrong. You're a little disgusting. But that's okay. You're still my friend.
all right, we're getting ready to pull in the next artist, which is Sick
Next,
Enough.
sick enough. Sick enough. You up?
Let's hope they are sick enough to be part of this podcast.
Oh, they are. I've been seeing them like chatting up in the Twitch stream.
All right, Eddie, you
Oh,
in here.
what's up? What happened? You ran away.
Uh-oh. Oh, I wonder if it might be because he's on his phone. It might be a weird thing because Discord's a little weird like that.
Okay.
Again? Okay. All right, we're pulling him in again.
He's in.
All right, I'm
I-
here. Hello, can you
All
hear
right,
me?
yo, we
What's
hear
up?
you. All
I
we
can
need
hear
is
ya.
just your camera.
There it is.
And we swap scenes. There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
Perfect.
what's up?
How's it going, guys?
Oh man, you got a fancy background too, like Gibby. I don't have that. I'm just in a bedroom.
Yeah, no worries. It's just from the years of Twitch. I used to be a Twitch streamer.
Hey, same.
Nice.
Yeah, you know how it is.
I mean,
RGB.
I still am.
You got you can't be a Twitch streamer without RGB. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
yeah, we got the RGB computer right
Exactly.
here.
Exactly.
RGB strips around the room.
Everything RGB. Everything.
That is not this bedroom. I'm chilling in my daughter's bedroom tonight.
It's okay.
We're getting ready to go to Iowa, so I had to go find some place to hide.
No worries. I totally get that.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, let's get started here. Let's see. What is one thing you would want everyone to know about your band?
One thing I would want everyone to know about our band.
Super
That
important.
for sure. Yeah, that we don't take ourselves too seriously. That's probably one thing. But at the same time, we do kind of put a lot of emphasis on talking about mental health. So
Right
it's
on.
kind of like with our music, we focus a lot on bringing attention to that, but also
Mhm.
in a way that's trying to normalize that conversation. So it's like, it's the music videos and everything we do. There's a lot of fun and creativity with it, but it's like when you take the time to look a little bit deeper, there's a message behind it that we're trying to convey, which is again trying to just normalize the talking about mental health since it's still kind of taboo to talk about in certain places and certain cultures.
Yeah, totally. And it's such an important topic, especially like nowadays. There's so much like emphasis right now on like your mental health, and like we're in a pretty good, like a cool time where it's like it is definitely more normalized than it ever has been.
For sure. For sure. And it's great because like I feel like that's a lot of from a generational type of thing and it's like
Mhm.
having more awareness with that and I think one of the biggest things that's helped a lot was just music. Music in general, being able to tell us things or making us realize things that we feel without being able to really vocalize it or really say what we're feeling and then music comes along it's like, "Oh my god, this is exactly what I'm feeling." And that's kind of helped transition us I think to like where we can be a little bit more open to talk about it.
Oh yeah, love that.
Love that. Love that we got that nice little serious answer, and now we're gonna get a little silly.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
So
Ready to get wacky. Let's
you're
go.
playing a show, you're touring with a band. You guys are gonna pick the late night hotspot. Where are you taking the entire tour for dinner tonight?
The one hot spot in anywhere like from where we're touring or
Yeah, anywhere right
Probably
now.
like if somebody's coming through your area, Like,
Got it.
yeah, where they fucking gotta go?
Oh man, that's a tough question because I moved here in Orlando like a year
Okay.
ago. So I'm still getting very familiar with all the great food spots here. Um and I'm also going to like be mindful of what everybody wants. So like, oh man, that's tough. Uh I would have to say, you know what? I think a good solid answer would probably be um this place called Domu. It's like a ramen place. It's very
Ooh.
popular, and like we usually, whenever I have friends come down, that's like I want some ramen. We usually take them there. There are some other places that arguably are better, from what I've heard, but like
Okay.
so far, everybody that I've taken to this place, they are like they are very content with it. So I think that's a solid choice for something like ramen. But
This
uh,
is like this place is your jam though. And whether or not there may be better ones, this one's yours. Your
of
jam.
course, for sure, yeah, for sure. But again, that my answer will probably change like in a couple weekends when I find somewhere else, and I'm gonna message you guys, get like, hey, can I
Wait,
change my answer
wait,
from
hold on.
this?
I need you to edit this in post. I got a new answer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's, if you want to replace my answer with like some text to speech, that's perfectly okay.
What I'll do is I will just do a voiceover with my voice,
Hmm.
and no one will even notice. No one will even notice.
Perfect. If you can make it sound even less like my voice, like make it sound as ridiculous as possible,
Oh,
that would be
I think
great.
just my voice, just in general. Like I won't even try and change it. I'll just fucking just talk like
It'll
it's
sound
me.
like Pat is
Like I'm
answering the
you.
question for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what is your most memorable show story? Performing or going to a show, whichever one.
My most memorable show story. Ooh, that's a good question. I think. Hmm. Oh, I got one. I got one. So this wasn't with this band because we actually haven't played a show yet. So this was with a previous band
Okay.
where we got invited to play for this one guy in our like local area. He owned a amphitheater like really down south. This is when I lived in Miami. Uh, in the Homestead area, he owned like an amphitheater, right? And one of our friends that's in another band reached out to us saying, "Hey, we're playing this show for this guy's birthday. We recommended your band to him, and he said that he would want you guys to come down for it." They're just like, "Yeah, cool, let's do it." He's like, "It's paid and everything," which for a band like us is like, "Oh my god, we're getting paid for this? Absolutely!" So yeah, that was just enough for me like, "Let's go, let's do it." We get there, it's the amphitheater, obviously, because he owns it.
Hmm.
There is only like 6 people. The
Oh,
thing is, it's his like private birthday party, and he only invited like aside from the bands, I'm excluding like the bands that performed. It was just
yeah.
6 people in the audience, but like they were having the wildest time of their life. It was so weird, like because usually when you go to a show, you're hoping that it would be like a good amount of people, and you try to like feed off of that energy of people like really vibing with what you're doing. But it's like
Yeah.
6 people, and they're just kind of like, and that was just weird. And then the pinnacle of it is that immediately after us, Nick Collins, which is Phil Collins' son, just walks
Okay.
on stage and starts performing with his band at the time. And I'm just like, I had to do like a double take. I'm like, wait, is that Nick Collins? I, I even like looked him up on Google to make sure it was him, like to pull up a picture of him and just kind of like do like oh shit, it is him. So like, yeah, that was one of the crazier shows. And then I got to chat with him for a little bit. Really nice guy. I know he's doing a lot of stuff now, like with Drumeo and a few other like YouTube channels. So
Nice.
really happy to see that he's doing a lot of really good stuff. He also, I think he got to drum with his dad for like his last tour. Like I think it was like the final Genesis tour or something like that.
Oh, that's
That's
really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah. I was also
That's rad.
surprised that like Phil Collins had a son at his age because I think when he was there he was like 17 or 16, and
Okay.
considering how old Phil Collins was, I was like, wait a minute, yeah, the math didn't add up for me, but yeah,
It added up for someone.
definitely.
So what's your songwriting process like?
songwriting process, I think for now it's been mostly just like I'll have like a little hook or something vocally. The amount of voice notes that I have is shocking. Of just like me going like walking down the highway being like like just humming a melody or something, and then trying to like build that out from there. Usually it's
Okay.
just I start with a vocal melody, then like very basic chords for the chorus, and then like I build out everything else from there. I'm kind of like a I'm kind of like a psychopath where it's like the chorus needs to be perfect, and I will sit on a chorus for like months trying to like slowly build it out, and then once I have that, everything else comes out much smoother, like as far as like building out the rest of the song. So,
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the chorus is the catch has to be the catchiest part.
of
That's the point.
course.
It's the chorus
Exactly, yeah.
got to bring them in. It's most important.
Definitely, yeah.
Now, we're gonna go back to food for a second here, because why not? Which fast food chain has the best value meal?
Dude, in this economy? Jeez. Uh, that's a tough call. I was gonna say Wendy's with the $5 biggie bag, but then after like the recent news of their like dynamic pricing,
Yeah, that's crap, dude.
yeah, that
Screw
had
them.
me like,
So wait,
bro, I believed in you. I trusted you. And now you're gonna pull this shit on me? Come on now.
don't worry, they
So
went back
yeah,
on that like literally like hours after they announced it.
they better because like
Well,
they were
yeah, because
the
I
amount
mean
of times I
nobody else
relied
is.
on them. Yeah, the amount of times I relied on them through college. Oh man. That was yeah. So I mean, assuming that they are planning to like not do that ever again and they realize their mistakes and they're seeking forgiveness, I'll extend to them yes that they have the best value meal. But it's on thin ice. If they fuck up, they're done.
Fuck around and find out, guys.
Exactly, exactly.
All right, I'm sure this is a question we've all answered many times in our lives. If you won the $1 million Powerball, what's the first thing you'd spend your money on?
Put all of it in Bitcoin. No, I'm kidding. I would probably
Day and age. No, I'm just kidding.
just I put all of it in one NFT. No, I would probably do I would probably invest a lot of it. I have a few friends that are like starting businesses, and I would feel like I would like to invest in them as well as just doing it on other investment stuff. And then I'll probably put like a small percentage of it with trying to like get the band a little bit more resources because like with unsigned bands especially you don't have access to things like a record label to really provide you a lot of those resources that you need. Sometimes they even like gatekeep specific resources. So I probably like use a lot of that money to be able to access that and just help the band get a little bit further in that regard. But more than likely, I'll probably just invest it. I'll buy my mom a house, and then I'm good.
Oh yeah, love that. Like everybody's got to buy the mama a house.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how it goes.
But
It's
that's smart though. Like that, the investing stuff. It's fucking smart.
for sure. I mean, what I invested in is a different story, though. It might be like I might make terrible decisions and lose all of it, but hey,
Yeah, yeah. Just stay away from NFTs.
yeah,
Want to make an app? All right. You got 2 minutes left of your time here, so let everybody know why they should be listening to your band and where they can find you, what you got going on.
for sure. So you should listen to our band if you were on MySpace, if you used XD when you texted people, and also if you were a big fan of bands like early 5 Seconds of Summer, if you like Good Charlotte, if you miss bands like that, this is definitely the sound that we go for, but also trying to give it more of a modern take.
Right.
Um, and like I said, we try to talk about things like mental health and serious things like that, but not take ourselves too seriously. So yeah, if you like any of that, then you should definitely check us out. As far as where to check us out, we're on all the streaming platforms of Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon, all that stuff. And then we're also on all the social media channels, so Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything else is at Sick Enough Band. It's the same everywhere, so you can
Right.
find us there. And also just check out our music videos to see what I mean. All of them are on our YouTube channel.
Hell yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. This
Thanks for
is,
having me.
I say it every time, but these go by so fast. Like
For sure.
I've
But
been
hell yeah.
jokingly telling him we should just put a hard 10, and as soon as it hits 0, we just boot him out.
Boom. Just like
Just
no
boom.
matter where it's at, just like, yeah, oh man, this is what, and then just gone. Hit 10 minutes, I guess.
Yeah, it should also have like a button. Just like the button serves no purpose. It's just to make it be
It's
like
just a
time's
button.
up, boop, and just
Oh.
kick us out.
Yeah, Gibby's just got a big red button right there. Like,
Just right here, just ready to press. Just
Yeah. Or just do
Yeah.
like that wrap it up music that they do at like the Oscars where
yeah.
it's like
Yep, it's time to start wrapping it up.
yeah, wrap it
Smart.
up, guys. Come on.
Maybe, maybe starting the next quarter's showcase, we'll have some new improvements to it.
For sure, definitely. I'll if you need help with that, I'm pretty sure I'll have an app for you to
Yes.
download to
Perfect, because we're gonna need an app.
for sure.
All right, Eddie.
man,
Thank
thanks
you
so
so
much for hanging
much.
out.
Appreciate it. Get some RGB.
I have some, I think.
All
not-
right,
not
let
in
me
my data.
swap screens really quick again. I gotta get better at doing both at the same time somehow.
You gotta go fast. You gotta
Gotta
be
go
fast.
faster than that. It's so hard because I'm like, if you guys could see, I'm working on like, not even like a full like wide monitor. My second monitor is like a long one, goes long ways, so I don't have much room on this screen. So like, I can't see chat. I can't see our window preview.
Yeah, and it's tough because I'm not a whole lot of help for him. Because currently I'm on my phone, so I have my laptop next to me, but it's
It's a Chromebook.
it's a Chromebook.
No,
It
there's
doesn't
no
do
such thing
much.
as a laptop. All right, we are next band is Foxpaw, and we have Jack from there, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull him right in.
Let's go.
Oh, hello,
Hello.
Jack.
Going.
All right, you're gonna
Hey!
have to turn like whenever you get like pulled in, your camera gets shut off, so we're gonna just need you to turn that back on, and then we're good. There we go.
What's up?
Oh, there's 2 people.
Well, the
Cool,
beginning-
cool.
Yes,
of ya.
they can see. I can't see my camera for some reason. 1 second.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we can't.
we see your camera on our end. Oh,
We see you. What? Not
Interesting.
anymore.
Okay,
there
we'll
you
just
go.
go.
We see-
Yeah, we see y'all.
Can
We
you
see both of
both?
you.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
cool.
can see you.
I'm rocking with it. I'm fine with not being able to see myself. That's fine. Look at
I
myself.
mean,
the
if
whole
you
time.
well, you'll see you on Twitch as well, as I have that pulled up, so you can see everybody can see you.
Nice, cool.
Heck yeah! So thanks for hanging out with us today.
Heck yeah, man. Excited.
So yeah, so we're gonna ask you a series of questions from music to dorky, and
Absolutely. Beautiful.
that's just just to get to know you more intimately.
I like it. Love it.
All right. So first off, though, just give everybody a quick rundown about Foxpaw.
Yeah, so we are an energetic pop punk band from Omaha, Nebraska. We started about
Ooh.
3 years ago, and the last 2 years have really been when we're going hard, when we've had our members and we've been just pushing every day.
Hell yeah. It's a good.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh,
He was just responding. Yeah.
okay.
That's a good little description. All right. So I'm going to need you to keep that rundown in mind because I'm giving you a very important task right now.
This is gonna be a tough
All right.
one.
Exciting.
You are
I like it.
tasked with explaining to someone what emo is who's never heard of it before.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to answer this. You got that one.
Emo is, or kind of was, a genre since it isn't as constant as it is today. Most emo bands kind of go to the more pop punk side of it, like MCR saying they're not emo, they're pop punk, even though they are emo. But it's songs that could be described as like angsty or moody that generally are teenagers generally like more.
You're right, yeah.
And I know I did, and I still do, but it really is targeted towards that demographic, though
Right.
can be enjoyed by lots of people.
Yeah. I mean
That's
that's a good description. You
I think
did
you
good
did
there.
pretty dang well.
you did
That
pretty
was
well.
pretty good.
Hit
Yeah.
you said it, the teenagers, the angst. That's all you need to know.
Right?
What's the
Could be
story
true.
behind the name Foxpaw?
That is a great question that doesn't have a great answer.
So I kind of want to interject. I made up my own. So I joined
Oh.
the band a little bit later on.
You have your own reasoning now.
I have my own reasoning. I joined the band a little bit earlier. I mean, later on, after it was made, as the keyboardist. I'm now the lead singer and rhythm guitarist. But
Okay.
so, have you guys ever heard of the saying "faux pas"?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like to think about it like that because we're all idiots and we make stupid decisions in social situations. So that's kind of how I think about it because I know that's how I am. But
Yeah.
so it's just kind of a play on a word.
I like it. What's the original story?
Our previous lead singer was like, "Hey guys, what do you think about the name Foxpaw?" We're like, "What does it mean?" Foxpaw. Okay, cool.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
sure
I
what
like
it
the
meant.
new version. New version's
Yeah.
way better.
Me too.
Yeah, I like your head canon better.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right. So your band made it big, right? Now Hollywood, they're coming up to you. They're giving you big money contracts here to make a Foxpaw movie. Who is the starring cast?
Pete Davis for me, for sure.
Love it.
We're pretty similar. You just have to grow it out. How he looked in the
Whoa,
general basis.
Uh-oh.
So perfect.
we lost
I don't
it.
know. Jack would be.
Oh man, who would play old Jackie?
Oh, there we
Whoa.
go. You guys
I
are good. You're
think
back. You're
we
back.
lost
You're
us.
back.
Oh, we're good.
Audio
Okay.
like
Did you
cut
hear
off a
what he
little
said?
bit. I heard
Got Pete Davidson.
yeah, I heard Pete Davidson, long hair
Yep.
in one
Yeah.
movie, and then it kind of went a little robotic-y. That's kind of struggles of Discord, but
I think
they're
that
making
came
it work.
from the- Yeah. For me, it's a good question. I'm not sure who would star me. I think with long hair, when I used to have long hair, and there were quite a few I could choose from there. But Leonardo DiCaprio, I want that man. I want that man being who I am.
You know,
That would
beautiful.
go hard.
Love it. Love
play
it.
you.
He can play anything. He can play anything.
You know, this
Yeah.
one is this one's a nice little sweet question, just to like, what are 3 things you guys are grateful for?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to do both of us? Yeah, you go first, and I'll go.
Yeah, 3 things I'm grateful for, especially with Foxpaw, is I mean, man, the amount of love the fans who are into us put in for our music is just great. They come out to shows, they sit front row and sing our lyrics the entire time. When I see them around, just where I'm in college, I'm in my last year of college, so I have a lot of friends who are familiar with us, and they're always just coming up to me, being like, "Hey, I listened to the new single, I watched the new music video or whatever," and they're always just talking about it to me, which I can't explain enough how much that means to me. Just people being interested in what I want to do with my career is awesome. I'll take that one if you want to take it.
Yeah, I can take another. Specifically, like with being in the band, so I actually mentioned this in our last. I used to concerts like to myself in my basement, like dreaming about being in a band. So like finally being in is really really sick, and it's just been so I'm just grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cut off. We
yeah,
lost
another-
you a
yeah,
little
last
bit in
one is being
in
able
that
to-
last one.
You might want to disconnect the Wi-Fi. Just use your data.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Are we back now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are we
yeah, you're
good?
good. You're good.
Interesting. Second one was I'm just really grateful to be in the band in general. I used to have like little concerts to myself in my basement when I was like a young kid, and that was always something I was like, man, it would be really cool to be in a band, and now I get to perform for 500, 600 people. It's just a really really cool opportunity.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Like,
Yes, sir.
you know, it's always a dream. You know, like it's like I don't know, just wanting to be able to like envisioning yourself being in your bedroom playing in front of 500 to 600 people, and then you finally get to do that, and that's just massive.
We just did it last week. We had
Yeah.
a big headlining show that we played, and it was a huge
It
success.
was awesome.
So
Love that.
That's awesome. Well, congrats on that.
Thank you.
Uh,
thank you.
what is some of the what is one piece of advice that you've like that's the best advice that you feel you've ever been given, life or music related?
I've got
Yeah,
one for this.
You can take that.
Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. That's definitely like the one that I think I've experienced the most.
That honestly, that is just true, and that's like the hardest fact I've ever heard. Actually,
I think that that's so relevant for us as well, considering
Yeah.
like, man, we're a 5-person band, and these guys just put in so much work every day into this band. I mean, every day
Yeah.
someone's doing something. I mean, it is the hard work that we put into it. Like, absolutely is true for us.
Definitely.
all right.
Yeah.
This is a fun one. What is your dream tour lineup?
Oh my.
Yeah, dream tour, like who tours with us?
Yeah. Let's say you guys are
Yeah.
playing it.
Yeah, dude. Okay. I will.
I'm taking Polyphia. If you guys
No, Olivia.
Polyphia every day.
In Jack's fantasy, Polyphia, that's great. In an actual pop punk lineup, Green Day. They're give me Green Day for sure. Bowling for Soup opening with My Chemical Romance before us.
Oh, so y'all are headlining this whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's my
my show. It is our show.
It's their
it's
show.
my
Gibby.
fantasy.
So who's opening? Polyphia?
Polyphia's opening.
Polyphia's
And
opening.
They're not in the
it's your
genre.
dream tour lineup. It doesn't have to be the same genre. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares?
You know, that's the fun of it. All right, you got 2 minutes left of your time. Let everybody know why they should be listening to Foxpaw, and share your links and where can they find you. What's next?
So the biggest thing about why you should listen to us is we put a lot of work into our music. We always make sure that there's a message behind what we're singing about. We have a few songs, like we have a song called "Let's Ride" that's just about beating on, like taking on anxiety. Like there's so many like little innuendos in the song that just kind of lead to that, and it's really interesting. But there's always a message in what we're singing about. We work really hard to make sure that that's the case. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, basically any streaming site that you can think of. We're on everything. But yeah, I mean, we just put so much work into it, and we do it for the people that are going to listen.
Absolutely.
So.
I want to make music that I want to listen to.
Right,
Like
yeah.
that's good
Yeah.
enough that I'll listen to it like 100 times back to back.
Right.
Our socials are Foxpaw on Facebook, so FOX space PAW. The space is important. And then on Instagram, it is Foxpaw_official band. We also have a website that's really cool. I made it, so you should check it out. It's foxpawband.com. I spent a lot of time on it, so.
Oh
it looks
yeah,
great.
get all your links and everything on there as well. So the easiest
Yeah,
way.
we have a link tree that's tethered to the Instagram. It should be in the bio there.
Yeah,
So.
and everything on the website as well.
Right.
Perfect. There you go. I mean, that's having a website. That's clutch, man. Then you just tell everybody,
Yeah.
we'll go here. You can find everything you ever want.
3 days straight of work.
I'll bet. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
trust
not.
me,
I am not savvy
understand
with
that
websites.
pain. I built my I've done my website. Granted, it was like a template and I added my own things to it, but still, it sucks. It's a lot of work.
Absolutely. Well, man, thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. This was awesome.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us. It's great.
All right, you
Reed
guys
is
take
just
care.
checking out the chat, and Sick Enough is also saying website building sucks.
It really does.
Yeah, it's
tough.
terrible.
Well, hey, thank you guys for your
I'm
time.
not good at
For
it.
sure.
You guys have a good rest of your night. It's still sunlight out, sadly, but yeah.
Something like
It
that.
is.
It's night.
One of those.
It's night.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
All right, later, guys.
See you later.
And then
And
I
then
just
there
gotta
were
get
two.
faster at that swap. I just gotta get faster at that swap right there, so it's not that awkward BB cut off.
It's okay. It's okay. You're doing great, Gibby. This is the showcase one for this year. You know, we got 3 more.
All right, you know what? You've
Speaking of
convinced
says
me.
your scene transitions are fire. By the way.
Thank you, thank you. And you've convinced me. I'm
BT
gonna
dubs.
have to get a third monitor so I can have it up there, so I can actually have a full display to work with. You've cocked me into
That's
it,
fair.
Pat.
You're
Thank
just
you.
gonna you're gonna be like in every superhero movie. You're gonna be the guy on the computer. Yeah.
Just there, 5 monitors, a whole wall
Yeah.
full. All right, let's
Yeah.
see.
You're gonna be it's important. You always got to have the guy on the computer.
All right, next up we got Cameron from Cameron Alexander.
Heck yeah.
All right, we ready to pull him in?
Let's go.
Yo, Cameron, how's it going?
What's up, guys? Thank y'all for having me on. It's great to be here.
Hell yeah, it's good. It's good to finally chat, and it's like because we've had you on the playlist and stuff a few different times now, and
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's good to
nice
finally be able
nice
to
to
talk to you.
see face to face it
Yeah,
with
totally.
through monitor.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't mind me just
Heck
turning
yeah, let
you
me
up just a little bit on my end here.
right on.
All right.
Okay, so first question for you: what's the easiest way to explain your music to a grandparent without being too vague?
A grandparent. Oh
Yeah,
man.
you got to somehow to explain it for Gamma and Papa to understand what your music is.
I feel like the easiest thing with old people is to just lie. So I guess I would just say like, oh, like the Ramones or something like that, because that's like people say that's like the first pop punk band. I don't think my music's anything like the Ramones, but it might get it somewhere in the ballpark for them to get it.
And that's fair, that's fair because it's usually a lot more difficult to explain that to a grandparent.
Yeah.
That's always my least favorite thing whenever like asked from like relatives and stuff or like, oh, so what do you sound like? Fuck, man, you're
Yeah.
not gonna know. You're
The
not
most
gonna know.
confusing thing for me is when like an old person is like, "Oh, how do I listen to your music?" I'm like, I there's this thing called Spotify, and there's streaming services and all this. You need a phone. You need an iPhone in the first place.
Yo,
Yeah.
speaking of, okay, I was at a place earlier today, and no, wait, it was yesterday. I was getting my cars, like my new tires put on my car, and this late and older lady came in, like, and I don't know if I've ever heard somebody freely say that they do not own a cell phone. Like,
I don't even know how that's
she,
possible. Like, how do you like live your life? I
well,
guess
I
if you're
mean,
just old, then
we
every
did
single
it a
person
long
can.
time ago, but it's been quite some time since you know, we didn't have cell phones, but it was weird just like in this day and age, somebody being like, "Oh, I don't have a cell phone. You have a landline?" Yeah, I have a landline. Like, who has a landline anymore?
Yeah, well, I guess it's less of like a phone for
Gam
me, but it's
gam.
sort of like, do you have a computer? Because like, how do you live your
I
life
didn't
without
ask
the
her.
internet?
I didn't
How
ask
do
her
you even
that.
like pay your bills? Like through the mail?
No, you go in person probably. Yeah, or mail it back. That's
Mail
with a
it with a
check.
money order or a check. That's crazy
That's
to
like some
think
Harry
about.
Potter shit. Like send like an owl.
That's some Harry Potter shit. Like get my owl. Pay my bills.
All right, so this
Uh,
question, I'm not gonna lie to you, we stole this question from probably one of like the cringiest YouTube interviewers ever.
but we've never asked this yet. Never. We've
Ah,
never asked this on screen yet. So you'll be
what
the
Hit me.
first.
what would your porn star name be?
Oh shit.
This is for like
um,
the OG like MySpacers out there.
I think it would be funny to just be like little guy.
Little guy.
Yeah.
Jeff. Just fucking Jeff.
Average man, maybe. Or
Right
like,
on.
yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
fair.
I don't know.
I'm
I just
sorry.
don't think my performance would be great, is what I'm saying.
Okay, fair. um, you don't even have to be much of a gamer for this, but what's your favorite all-time video game?
I'm actually a huge gamer, so thank you for asking this.
Oh,
Perfect.
perfect.
I would say Probably. I mean, it's not one game, but the Batman Arkham series.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, so I'm like a huge comic book fan, huge superhero fan. Batman's just like my favorite thing in the world. And
Love
like
it.
having a video game series that's like just
Actually
like
good.
the actual best interpretation of the character
Yeah.
and like an amazing video game with like actually really good gameplay loops and like done by a studio that like really cares about like the lore and everything. It's
Mhm.
like just one of my favorite things in the entire world. I've like this year I was going on a tear and beat every game like multiple times.
Okay.
I
Hell yeah.
actually just bought the like Arkham bundle
Oh, nice.
not that long ago for like my PC, and I'm so excited to go play through those games again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
they're
it's really amazing. They
they're
came out on the
perfect.
Switch recently, and that made me want to pick them up again.
It's off like a little off, but I really want to play that Suicide Squad, like kill the DC universe or
Oh, kill the
whatever.
Dude,
Justice League,
don't buy
yeah.
it.
Oh, kill the Justice League. That's it.
Don't buy it. Don't support the developers, man. They don't deserve the money.
But it looks
It was
so
a bad
good.
game. It's a bad game. I've heard
Is
It's
nothing
a
it?
but
bad
bad
game, and
things.
it completely disrespects like everything that the Arkhamverse did.
It's crazy
Oh,
because it's the same universe, right?
Yeah, it's the same universe, but it's just like it completely shoehorned a bunch of shit in there to like make it work, but it just doesn't work.
hmm. Well, that's a bummer to hear. I was really
Yeah,
excited for that.
Yeah, sick enough it even
nah.
says it's trash.
But I think the game is
Bummer.
getting enough hate that the studio or like the higher ups are realizing that like, oh, maybe we can do another single player game and not just like try to get kids addicted to gambling.
Fair.
I mean,
You
that's
know,
just like how I view the gaming industry
we've
nowadays.
we've seen if fans throw enough of a fit from Sonic the Hedgehog the movie that they'll fucking go fix it.
Yeah, yeah, and
So
especially with like the Spider-Man games coming out and stuff. I think people,
yeah,
it's very obvious people love like single player superhero games, and like
yeah,
Yeah.
they made 4 amazing ones. So just keep doing that.
right.
I'm very passionate about this topic.
I
All
love
right.
this topic.
I'm
I could
glad.
talk about this topic forever, but I'm gonna steer us off this
Yeah.
topic into a topic that I really like as well, which is food. So
Okay.
I'm hungry, and I've been thinking about this for a little bit now. So with McDonald's doing like all these different meals, like the Cardi B meals, the Offset meals, what would the Cameron Alexander meal be?
Ooh, that's fun. Feel like it would be. I'm a big chicken sandwich guy. I fuck with McChickens, kinda. I don't go to McDonald's a lot. Um, but it would probably be like 2 McChickens, large fry, um, maybe some sort of special sauce, like a Chipotle aioli on the
Okay.
chicken
Ooh.
sandwich. That would be kind of cool. And then it would be like an ice blue milkshake because my new EP coming out is called Ice Blue Punk, and I love like the color light blue. So it'd be like a Grimace shake kind of vibe, but like ice
Okay.
blue punk milkshake.
That Grimace shake was fucking bomb.
I
It
never
Dude,
really
I
had
never
was.
it.
had it.
Oh God. I got it like on the last day you could get it basically. I went to every single McDonald's in our area and I found one finally, the last one that had it and I was like, fucking give it to me now. I did that with the adult Happy Meal too. Waited too long.
I don't really
What
keep
do
up
you
with much of the McDonald's trends these days.
Yeah, fucking TikTok, man. Got me. Got
Yeah.
me good. What is your favorite post-show food?
Ooh. I mean, I guess whatever's open, but
For real,
usually
sometimes
like
I have to
my late
struggle.
night, yeah, my late night sinning is usually Domino's.
Okay. Domino's is
Yeah,
good stuff.
easy bread, and then like the cookie brownie thing, just like
Oh,
Mm.
4,000 calories down the hatch. Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? Fucking the brookie or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's like a
yeah.
marble brownie cookie like thing.
Yeah,
All yeah, yeah,
We've
those
been
are pretty crazy.
usually whenever
they're
we get
tasty.
Domino's, we get like the garlic knots and the little the cheese sauce, that little pan of cheese sauce. So good.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm either
Fire.
honestly like the cheesy bread from Domino's is like one of the best inventions made by man. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
like
how
the
other
the new
companies haven't like copied that, honestly.
yeah the new like I always love to get the spinach and feta like cheesy ones.
Ooh.
Mm,
That's my
yeah,
jam.
yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
This one's also a fun one.
They're all fun.
I honestly, these are all really fun. What movie
Cool.
would your music be the perfect soundtrack for?
Ooh. The perfect soundtrack. I guess just like any 2000s high school movie, because that's what everybody tells me.
Okay.
Um, so I guess anything like that. It would also be funny to just have my music on like in the middle of like a war movie. I think that would be pretty cool.
Like a super emotional, you know, moment too, like the two of the guys in the army like are brothers and one of them gets shot down and
Exactly.
he's running to him, Jimmy, and then the pop, happy pop punk is playing it.
Yeah.
I'll never
Just like
forget
the
you, Jimmy.
happiest blast beat you've ever heard.
Yeah. Fair. What is your biggest musical guilty pleasure?
Biggest musical guilty pleasure. Um, Let me think. I mean, probably like okay, there's this. Have y'all ever heard of Anna music?
No.
Can't say I
I don't
have.
I don't exactly know the like complete story of it, but I think it was like these like DVDs that were like directed for like young children to like stimulate their minds or whatever.
Okay.
And it's just like the craziest 3D rendering of like a weird like machine type thing, and it's like a they're all different. It's so hard to explain. You have to go look it up. It's called Anna Music. And
Okay.
it's like a gigantic like industrial machine that's like guitars and like levers and shit, and it's just like I can't even explain it, but like after I leave, y'all should just like play a video on stream. It's like it's the craziest thing ever. It's just
Huh.
like trippy ass graphic like video animations like set to music, and it's like the machine is like playing the music. It's so wild. And
Okay.
the music's pretty good.
We'll have to check that out for
We'll have to
sure.
Yeah.
find out because that sounds interesting.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last question. It's just that typical plug yourself, let everyone know where to find you, like why they should listen to you, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, so I guess you can find me if you search Cameron Alexander anywhere, pretty much on the internet. I just released a single yesterday. It's called Insomniac. It's the closer to my EP coming out April 26th. So it'd
Heck
be
yeah.
awesome if you guys want to check that out. And I mean, yeah, if you just like, happy, fun pop punk music, jumping around, screaming about the problems in your life, then like you might like my music. Check it out.
I love all those things.
Hell yeah.
That's great.
Hell yeah, Cameron. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. And
For sure.
socials wise, is it just the Cameron Alexander with 2 C's?
On Instagram, yeah, and Spotify and YouTube and everything is just Cameron Alexander, yeah.
All right. Well, there we go. That we've we've I don't know. I lost what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something real funny, and then it just like so.
Yeah. It's all good, man. It was great chatting with you guys.
Heck
Thank
yeah,
you
it was
so much
awesome
for your
having you.
time. Thanks for coming in. This was fun. Would love to chat with you more about some Batman games because
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah. Let's
I'm
do another
excited.
gaming
Like I
stream.
said, I'm excited to go through and play through the Arkham series again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just want to let you know, Cameron, that Sick Enough Band said that the Insomniac video is great.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, love
All right,
Cool.
are
that.
you guys
Well,
gonna boot me or do I have to leave myself?
No, I'll boot you
give
right now. Don't
he's gonna
worry.
boot you
I
out.
have my finger on the trigger ready.
See you later, man.
All right, and then we do that again. I gotta be
Push the
faster at
button.
that. There we go.
Push the button.
This is like the time where I'm like usually I'm pretty like I don't need a stream deck. I could just do like hotkeys. But this is one of
Yeah.
those times where like I could like use my
Was
other
it-
hand to like push the stream deck button while I like while I'm booting
You
people
know, it'd
out.
probably be helpful. Hmm. Probably be pretty helpful.
All right, we have our last guest for today's stream, for today's
That's Jane.
episode. It is Jamie Stoffa? Stoffa?
Well, let's ask him, find out.
And we're gonna drag them in now. Alright, hello Jamie, you in.
How's it going?
Hey, Jamie. Okay, well, first thing we gotta ask. So me and Gibby we're just doing battle over this. So
All right.
how do you pronounce your last name?
Oh man, how do you think I pronounce it?
Well, Gibby
I
said Stoffa.
Stoffa, and what do you think?
Stoffa.
Stoffa is correct.
Nice.
that I said
Look
Stoffa,
at
I was
that.
like Stoffa? One
The
of
winner.
those.
Yeah,
Stoffa.
Stoffa. Stoffa.
No, we were
yes.
doing battle, Gibby. We had swords drawn. No.
Epic battle.
It was a very epic battle. It was so epic that you would have to play.
We lost him.
No, I'm here. I'm
Oh,
here.
oh,
I'm here.
there we go.
Okay.
Cool.
I was saying it was so epic that you would have to play. The only music that would work with our battle was Glory Hammer. So if you haven't listened to Glory Hammer, you probably should, and you would definitely understand. All right. Well, let's get right on into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
I love this one more than the emo grandma one. This personally is very funny question to me. You are tasked, Jamie, with
no.
explaining your music to Congress as accurately as possible. Go.
Okay.
Remember, Congress.
Yes. Congress.
Fucking
Yes.
dumb.
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen of Congress. My name is Jamie Stoffa. My music. You said describe my music?
Yeah, as accurately
right.
as possible
Oh man, all
for
right.
them to be able to understand.
My music is a little bit of everything within the rock emo realm. Well, let me explain. Forget about the word emo. Let's just go with rock. What you're going to get is guitars, you're going to get vocals, drums, and you're going to get a bass guitar. Okay? Simple. It's going to be high and dynamic. It's going to have a little bit of variety to it. And yeah, I mean, that might be what I got.
I think
Illegal.
sounds like Congress is probably not going to shut you down yet.
Okay, cool. Live to fight another day.
I think you're safe. Maybe if you kept going with that emo shit, though.
Yeah, no. I was like, let me pull back. Let's go with an older term. It's rock and roll.
But not like Kiss, right?
No. It's like a mix of Elvis and Frank Sinatra.
Oh, okay, that's
the only
safe.
good things. You're set. You're good.
Fantastic.
Okay, so if your music was a person, how would they describe themselves?
Man, off center.
Fair. This I feel like this like set of questions was just very weird.
It's I'd say it's off center and can get in your face at times.
Yeah, it has a little aggression to him.
Yeah.
Right. What is one thing from the early 2000s pop punk scene that you wish would make a comeback?
Warped Tour and Bamboozle.
Oh, I forgot
Fair.
about Bamboozle.
Dude, it was a couple of years ago that they were going to bring Bamboozle back, and then they just were like, nah, sorry.
It killed me. I was so happy when I heard about that because it wasn't too far from me still, and I was like, yes.
Yeah,
Nope,
I thought that was
like,
so wild.
Yeah, it was like going. They were gonna do it, and then it just like pulled the plug.
No, I
Was-
miss Warped Tour. I completely forgot Bamboozle was such a was a thing.
Ah, I experienced Bamboozle before Warped Tour. So I was like, what's this festival thing? Like, this is pretty interesting. Like, what's this Warped Tour that we're talking about here now? It's like addicted right away.
Yeah, Bamboozle was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
What is a favorite food that is now discontinued?
Can
Or snack, you know.
I say a drink?
Sure, yeah.
Four Loco.
Oh, they still got some Four Locos,
Wait,
but
is
not
that
the original
discontinued?
recipe.
No. Do they really have Four Loco though? Like I'm
Not the
saying,
original recipe.
the original recipe Four Loco. We don't really have Four Loco like we used to.
No, dude, Four Loco was insane. The
That was a
original.
time.
I I remember like if you got one can of that and you drank the whole can, you were gonna die.
Yeah, man. It was. Oh god, I just remember like not really liking any flavor, but just loving where it got you.
No, you don't know. You never drink that because you like it.
No,
Like it just
no.
tasted like gasoline.
Yeah, it was rough, but that was a time, and I feel like everyone that was like drinking around that time, they all have the same reaction, just like,
Oh, hi,
yeah,
Karo.
Four Loco.
That
The
was not the
first
time. I
time
can see
I
you.
had Four Loco, we were recording an album in Kansas City, and everyone, like the engineer, like all of us, we bought Four
Oh
Loco,
god.
and then by the end of the night, we recorded a rap song, like just
Oh my god.
like out of nowhere, like we just like our engineers
Stop
just
this.
started making like a beat, and we're like, yo, let me go spit some lines, and I have it
That's
still somewhere.
awesome. That's
It's
great.
it's it's something. It's something. Yeah,
It's
we
something.
finished it. Like I have it.
Pat's gonna
It's
post it
done.
at the end of the
Drop it for
episode.
the super subscribers.
Yeah, I think it was called Get Fucked. I think that's what it's called.
Sounds great.
Yo, if
Yeah.
we get the YouTube to 600, Pat will post it on the YouTube channel.
No, you
Hell
get us.
yeah.
No,
Thanks.
you get us to 1,000. Get us to a proper
1,000.
1K. All right, and I'll post it.
You heard it. 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and the
We're
song's
almost.
coming out. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'll post it. I don't care. All right. uh, if you were hired to rewrite the theme song for any show, what would it be and why?
It's not that I have a problem with the song. In fact, I would do the same exact song, just like a very heavy, if you can imagine, version to the Big Bang Theory theme song. Just
Ooh.
what popped in
Like,
my head.
yeah.
But like heavy metalcore, like heavy.
Well, yeah, not the bare naked ladies.
No. It's got to be way different, but the same. Yeah, the
Yeah,
song
you're
though.
just doing a new version, like an updated, heavy version,
Yes. Yeah.
like some fucking Kubla Khan shit, right?
No. Yeah. Exactly. No change to the show at all, or the intro, like visuals. Just new music. That's it.
Yep. I'm there.
All right,
Sick.
you finally made it to the big time, and you can guest
Oh
star
boy.
on any animated show. Which show you picking?
Oh man, that's the wrong question for me because I don't know many anime. But for the ones that I do know,
Just an animated show.
Animated show. It
oh,
doesn't have to be anime. It could be like Family Guy,
okay.
South Park,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
animated.
I really want to say South Park and Rick and Morty, but I'm gonna go with Hey Arnold.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a classic.
Yeah, Hey Arnold. Just I don't know, just like the whole vibe of the show. Like they have their trials, right? But like just the whole vibe of the show is just it's chill, jazzy. We're just I guess in Harlem is where they're supposed to be. Seems like
Yeah,
I think
it
so.
was definitely a unique show.
I
It's
love
great.
that show. If you haven't like watched it recently, watch an episode and just listen to the music. Like It is insanely good jazz. It's wild. Jim Lang.
I definitely have not watched it in
It's been
over a
quite a
decade at
long
least.
time.
I watch it all the time, actually, but
Nice.
another story.
I watch like Ren and Stimpy and Beavis and Butthead a lot.
Awesome.
Those are
With
my
you on those
jams.
two. Hell yeah.
All right. If you could pick one musician, like I said, this question set we got weird with it. Okay. If you
I'm
could
with it.
pick one musician to be your platonic roommate, who would you pick? You also, just so you would have to share a room and have bunk beds with them. So once you pick your roommate, which one of you gets top bunk?
Okay. I don't know his name, but the singer of Foxy Shazam.
Okay.
Okay.
And he for sure gets top bunk.
Okay. I
I
like it.
saw them with one of my friends' bands was playing with them. And I saw them at the Chance of Poughkeepsie like a long time ago. And this guy took a whole pack of cigarettes and like all of the he like unwrapped the thing, took them all out and lit them and just ripped him. And I was like,
Fucking
but
party animal there.
yeah, that guy's wild. So I can imagine that he's a good top bunk.
Fair.
All right, so got about like 2 minutes roughly. So just let
All
everyone
right.
know why they should listen to your band, where to find your music, all that fun stuff, your socials, all that jazz.
Anything you
Okey-doke.
want our listeners to know.
All right. You can find my music pretty much anywhere that you can listen to music online.
Deezer's number one.
Deezer is number one. You just search Jamie Stoffa, Stoffa, or
I mean,
Stoffa if that helps you
Stoffa.
remember it easier. Whatever at this point. Whatever. uh, um, and yeah, social media, same thing. Jamie Stoffa. I think I'm the only Jamie Stoffa that exists, and like one of probably like 20 Stoffas on social media. So you could for sure find me pretty easily. I'm there.
yeah, I mean,
um,
you just take a quick peek. You're gonna find you.
and like if you're like I'm into like everything in this realm. Like we'll just
Yeah.
I don't know, like it's broad, but like I'm into like just everything. And if you listen through my music, like you'll see that it goes all over the spectrum of this like
Mhm.
I don't know if we could, for lack of a better term, like emo, the screamo-ish, post-hardcore,
Mhm.
whatever. Like I don't know, it just goes all over the spectrum. So if like this song you're like, oh, that's a little too light for me, like just wait a few songs or the next song maybe, and it'll change. Like you might be like, okay, this is nice and heavy for me, or vice versa. This one's too heavy. Just give it a try. Just listen to the songs, and there's a variety. You might find something you like
There's
or
something for
not.
everyone.
Something for everyone. Yeah, try to keep it that way.
I like it. Yes, your discography is a it travels the whole music spectrum, the whole scene
Yes,
spectrum.
yes.
It's
That's
all
what I
good
try,
shit.
for better or for worse. That's what I try and do.
Well, it's good stuff.
I appreciate it.
Thank Yeah, man. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. This was awesome. This was a good first showcase of the year. I think it went
I'm
well.
happy
It
to
went
be on it.
swimmingly.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you guys so much for having me on. For real, I
Yeah,
really
no problem.
appreciate it. Yeah,
Yeah, hit us up and we'll everyone, all the bands that were here with us today, hit us up. We always love to do more. So
absolutely. Thank you.
yeah,
All right, with
thanks,
that
Jamie.
being said,
Yeah.
we're
Cool.
booting you, Jamie. You have a good one.
See you guys.
I was faster
that's
on
for
that
see
one.
that's the butt one. That's the button one because he was like, see ya, boom,
Dum,
like he
dum,
was
dum.
boom. You got him. Well, that's it.
Well, yeah, that's it.
End. That's the end of the very first showcase of the year. We got a few more coming. Like I said, we'll be doing that. That's the button. That's right.
That's the
We'll be
button.
doing one per quarter. So
To
yeah,
get a little button that makes a sound on here.
especially if it's like a
hotkey.
squeaker. Get like a squeaker button. It's like like a dog toy. I like
But
it.
with that being said, guys, thank you to all the bands that hung out today. That was fun. Thank you for everyone who was hanging out in chat. Thank you, Allie, for helping us out again. Coming in
Absolutely,
clutch.
Allie. Came in
Twice now.
clutch.
Came in clutch when we were at a very emo music festival. Came in clutch for this.
Man, we're appreciative of you, and we're appreciative of all of you that hung out. Like I said, watched, sat and chatted in chat. You made the chat pop off, and we can't thank you enough for that.
Yeah, and if you guys want to stick around, we're gonna raid into somebody, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna raid into our homie JXO. He sings for why can't I think of his band right now?
I don't know.
Why can't I think of his
But
band?
before you pop into that raid, I'm just gonna end the show right here, the official end, because you watching and listening, this will be Monday's podcast episode as well. So, with that, thanks so much for hanging out. This has been another episode of Where Did All My Friends Go? Showcase special. We'll see you next Monday. Thank you so much for checking out the show. Please hit that like, subscribe, or follow button so you never miss an episode. And thank you so much to those of you who already are. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or anywhere else you stream your podcasts. If you're in the position to help us grow and like behind the scenes access and exclusive shows, head on over to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/unsignedpoppunk. Let us know in the comments who you'd like to see on the show and what other content you'd like to see. Thank you all so much.